Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Today I'm going to show you how to make some relaxing bath melts. Now these are really simple to do and they'd make great craft fair ideas, Christmas presents, birthday presents, wedding favours. The list really is endless. Now to start with you're going to need some beeswax. Now I've got some cosmetic grade beeswax and I'm going to put some links, some Amazon links in the description down below. So we've got some beeswax here, we've got some coconut oil, you can buy this online and some shops sell this as well, and also some shea butter. So they will all be in the description down below. I've got some sweet almond oil and some rose buds as well. Now because these are relaxing, I'm going to use this Ancient Wisdom Relaxing Lavender Oil. It's also got mandarin in it as well. But if you haven't got that, then you can use some ordinary lavender, or rose would be quite nice as well, because we're obviously putting the rose in there. Now I also picked up some of these boxes from Home Bargains, and you can pick these up when you're out and about. Just have a look and see if you can find them. They're favour boxes, and I made one up just to show you, and they look like that. They're super cute. And I've also got some small cake cases, and I think I picked these up from Morrison's. They do a pack of yellow, blue and green, and I think pink as well. I'm going to use the yellow ones. We used up the pink ones on the trial run. So we're going to go over now and pop all the ingredients into a bowl and start and melt them. Now you can, if you want to, put them in the microwave. I've got this glass bowl. I'm going to put it over some boiling water. I've got 6 ounces of the beeswax. I've got 4 ounces of coconut oil and 4 ounces of shea butter. So we're going to melt these to start with. We're just going to put this bowl over here onto this pan. So be very careful if you're doing it this way. And we're going to melt it. So it's going to take a little while to melt. I'm going to start by doing the beeswax first, and we'll melt it all down, and then I'll show you what to do next. Right, this is starting to melt in here now, so I'm going to add the other ingredients. So we've got the shea butter and also the coconut oil. This is quite a big recipe, a big quantity. If you wanted to half it down, you could obviously just use 3 beeswax, 2 coconut oil and 2 shea butter, and then we've got the sweet almond oil that we're going to put in as well, and we're going to put a tablespoon of that, so you could just put half a tablespoon, and the oils that we're going to put in there, you could half that. So we'll do that. So we'll leave that bubbling away for a little bit longer, and then we'll put the sweet almond oil in when it's melted through. Right, while that's melting away, I've started to set out my little cake cases, and I'm going to make up a few of these boxes as well. Even though they'll have to cool first, I thought, well, I may as well use my time efficiently, so I'll just make up a few of these boxes. I've also put the little rosebuds out here on a plate as well. Don't they look pretty on there? They look lovely, don't they? You could use all sorts of dried flowers, really. If you were doing lavender ones, you could even get dried lavender. I bought these rosebuds. I think I got them from eBay. It would be eBay or Amazon, one of the two. But you can have a look and see what you can find. I've also dug this out. This is a heart mould that I've got. I'm going to pour a few in there. So you don't have to do them in the cake cases. You could put them in moulds as well if you wanted to. So while that's melting over there, I'm just going to carry on and make a few of these boxes so they're all ready for when we need them. Right, so we're all melted. I've turned the heat off, and I'm just going to put a tablespoon of the sweet almond oil into the mixture now as well, and I'm also going to put 30 drops of the oil. Now I'm using the relaxing oil, but as I said, you can just use anything that you've got or that you can find, as long as you can you know, pop it into this kind of recipe. So I'm just going to put those in now. Right, once you've done that, remove very carefully from the heat. Now I've got a pipette that I'm going to use. You could also pour it into maybe a jug and then just pour it that way. Right, so I'm also going to pour some in this mould as well. If you've got some like loose bits of lavender, that would be really nice in here. Okay, I've got a few left over, so I'm just going to do a few extras. I'll probably use the blue or the green of these little paper cases. Okay, now before they set, you just want to pop one of these rosebuds in the top. And as you can see, it's starting to set quite quickly, so I'm just going to pop these in now. Right, here we go, they're all done now. Now they're a little bit yellow because we use beeswax, so that's where you get the yellow tone in them. If you wanted to, you could put some colour in them, but it's completely up to you. Now I've found some shredded paper in my craft room and I've just put some in the bottom of these boxes, and I think that makes them sort of look nice, a little bit more presentable. And all I'm going to do is put one inside like that, so it looks like a cake or, you know, like a treat really, as long as people know that their bath melts. That's the main thing. So maybe you could put a label on the side, and in the packet you get these little strings, so you just thread them through the top. There's little tiny holes in the boxes and you just thread them all the way through and then tie a knot. But what I would probably recommend doing is putting like maybe a little label on and writing, you know, exactly what they are on there so people know. So I'm going to box all of these up. I'll just show you the melts that I made. So these are the ones that I did with petals. And just a tip that I found out, what I would probably do is put some petals into the mould first, then put some mixture, then a bit more petal, because if you was to turn it over, you can't see the petal on that side. So if you put some in the mould in the beginning, I think it would kind of be the other way around, if you see what I mean. And then these are the ones that I just put a bud on the top. But I am going to show you what they look like. I've got one here that I'm going to turn out for you. But as you can see, they come out really cute. I mean, they look like you want to eat them. Obviously don't. But look how cute they look. So yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed making these. I'm just going to package them up now, and that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this too, and I will see you all again soon. You take care. Bye for now.